Senna versus Prost, the greatest rivalry in Formula One history. It was more than just a rivalry. It was a clash of worlds. Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost, two titans of Formula One, locked in a relentless battle for supremacy. Their story isn't just about races won or lost. It's about philosophy, obsession, and the soul of the sport itself. This is how Formula One became a battlefield. Ayrton Senna, born in Brazil, raised on speed and spirituality, he believed driving was a higher calling and something sacred. To him, every corner was a moment of truth, every race a test of will. Alain Prost, from France. Cool, calculated, a master of tactics, consistency, and control. He didn't chase glory. He constructed it, one measured decision at a time. Senna drove with emotion, Prost with logic. Their approaches couldn't have been more different, yet fate brought them together in the same car. In 1988, McLaren signed both drivers, Senna and Prost, the fastest car, the fiercest competitors. Between them, they won 15 out of 16 races that season. But behind the scenes, tensions were already boiling. Senna was faster, Prost was smarter, and neither was willing to bend. By 1989, the battle had turned bitter. Accusations, politics, psychological warfare, and then Suzuka, Japan, the penultimate race. Senna needed a win to stay in the title fight. He tried to overtake Prost at the chicane. They collided. Senna rejoined, won the race, and was disqualified. Prost was champion. But the controversy was far from over. A year later, same track, same rivals. This time Senna had the upper hand, but the pole position was placed on the dirty side of the track. Senna protested. He wasn't heard. At turn 1, he didn't lift. He drove straight into Prost, deliberately. Senna was crowned champion. But victory had never felt so ruthless. Fans were divided. Was Senna a hero exposing corruption in the sport? Or a dangerous ego willing to risk everything? Was Prost the victim of unfair aggression? Or the manipulator hiding behind rules and politics? There were no easy answers. Only two men, equally great, equally flawed, and a sport that was changed forever. By 1993, the war was cooling. Prost was in his final season. Senna, now without a top car, was still fighting with fire. In Adelaide, Senna pulled Prost onto the podium. A quiet reconciliation. Two warriors finally lowering their swords. Months later, it was over. Senna died at Imola, May 1st, 1994. His death shook the world, and Prost mourned him like a brother. The rivalry had ended, but the legacy had just begun. Their battles shaped modern Formula One. They pushed safety reforms, raised questions about sportsmanship, and inspired generations of drivers. Every young racer who dares to brake late into a corner, who fights for every tenth of a second, is walking in their footsteps. Because this wasn't just a fight for points or podiums. It was a fight for meaning. For what Formula One stands for: risk, honor, obsession. Senna versus Prost, it wasn't perfect. It was human, messy, brilliant, tragic. And that's why it remains, the greatest rivalry in Formula One history.